Hello, HBG fans and customers. Again, this is a weekly update I'm trying to do for you guys. I already shot the what's new at HBG. I'm going to splice it together. I'm trying something new this week. I used to do video editing, taking movies of my kids' basketball and football and things like that. And then I'd put a little montage together for the end of the year and put it I was an amateur, but it was fun. I did it. Uh, Playing out in the snow, putting music to it and stuff like that. So I said, hey, I think I'll try it again. I got an intro. Oh, I'm moving up in the world. I've got my own HBG intro this time. Let me know what you think about it. And I've added a few things through the movie video, I should say. So anyway, I've already shot that, and I'm coming back to this. I think I called the freebie. I'm giving out a free 3D printed tank. I called it the TCNA Salinas. It's TNCA. It's actually a Mexican tank, 1917. They built. It's modeled kind of after the Mark V, the British tank, but it's stubby. It seems it's higher. I call it a ugly tank, but it's actually kind of cool. So again, you'll put it in your order and stuff like that, but there's details later. But anyway, and I call it a Mexican tank. I don't want people freaking out that I'm making fun of the Mexicans. I'm half Mexican myself. I'm half Hispanic. I don't know if people knew that. Some of my friends do. So on my mom's side, she's from Corpus Christi, third generation here in the U.S., but I am half. I took more after my dad. I've got a couple brothers, got definitely darker complexions. All 5 of us kids have brown eyes and brown hair. Of course, mine's not so brown anymore. And I'm 58. And definitely hair is starting to gray pretty well. But anyway, we never mean to slander anyone or things like that. But it's, if you go to the place I went to on here, it's called Tank Encyclopedia, and it's called Mexican Armor, TNCA Salinas. So anyway, we have that. So just a quick update. I'm hoping everybody is staying safe through this coronavirus. It seems to get scarier and scarier. We're getting ready to go to the peak, I guess, the mid-April. So everyone needs to take the precautions and do what they can. Hopefully people aren't getting stir crazy. I've been very fortunate. I come to work every day into my office. Chris has his own, like I said, he has his own office. We got a one person in the warehouse. So we all keeping our distance, wiping things down, keeping our social distance from each other. So it's working, and we're still able to work through this and come home in the evenings and do some things there. So anyway, what's new this week? Like I said, I have a video a little later. It'll be attached to this to show you what's all new in HBG. But we're progressing on 36 manual. Like I said, the expansion updates, they are done, have been uploaded. We welcome the feedback, and just let us know if you find some mistakes, and I'm putting together the next set of revisions. We did have a winner for that thermos. I think it was Mark Anderson. I commented in the YouTube comments, so we'll mail that out to him. He's going to email me his information so I can ship it. We've been restocked on decals. We've been restocked. Now we got some more dice coming, 12-sided dice. We've got, what else we got? We just got in some other things, Russian pieces, and we're continuing along on game development and everything else. So if you do go to the Facebook pages, please, give your feedback. These guys are working hard on design. We're all plugging ahead, trying to get things worked out and all that good stuff. So I just wanted to do a quick shout out, a quick video, just to let you know what was going on. And I think everything else is pretty good here. It's we continue to put out 3D pieces, working on new plastic pieces to come out, and then of course the new games. If you do have any questions, you can email me at doug@historicalboardgaming.com, and I'll try to get some answers back to you. And I hope that everyone stays safe and doesn't get bored. I know a lot of you guys are gaming, a lot of you guys are stuck home. I don't have that luxury right now. I don't even know if it's a luxury. Some people are getting paid and some people are not. So it's not a luxury if you're not getting paid and having to stay home and not work. So I understand that. My wife, she does promotional products and her business is dried up to zero and she's 100% commission. So that doesn't feel good. So I'm sure several of you or many of you are in the same boat. So hopefully everything gets worked out and everyone does their part. So anyway, sorry there's not a lot going on this week with us. We do have new products, like I said, to show. Got a new intro. I'm trying to do some better things in the video to show everybody. And we'll keep progressing along on the 36 stuff, 1914 stuff, and all the other items that we're currently working on. And let me know if you have any questions and comments. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, this part I want to show you some of the new items that HBG has added since the last video last week. We've added the Intel markers. There's an Intel and counter Intel. Intel being the green, counter Intel being the red. So 5 for 345, pretty typical. We will probably be increasing our price on the acrylic markers. We have not increased the price. I've been in business 10 years now, so it's time. Things are going up, and I've been keeping the price the same, even though I'm being charged a little bit more. So you'll probably see an increase in the acrylic. Sublimated for now, we're going to keep it the same. But the Intel, counter Intel markers, pretty cool. Small 1/2-inch acrylic. Then we have the NATO markers. We've got a lot more of these. We've added these air defense, the carrier, we got several of those, anti-tank, anti-missile, all their artillery stuff is new, and that's like a burgundy color. So you can check these out. We've added a armored engineer, that's new, armored surface to air missile. I don't know if that won the course battleship, a construction engineer. These two naval ones are done, or new. So check them out. Some of you guys use them, some don't, but under the NATO, we've got a lot of them. A lot of NATO ones, and they are really neat, especially if you're doing anything from Cold War on up. So it's got its own category. So if you go to markers, 46 to present, there's NATO symbols, and they're broken down there: air defense, artillery, armor, so special forces. So the engineer should have, I think, 3. Yeah, so we got 2 new ones. Anyway, those are that. That doesn't make sense, but there you go. This last week, or actually a week and a half ago, we received our maroon pieces. You know, we had the brown came in several months ago, then we got in the plum. Now we got the maroon. The red's been ordered. It'll probably be 5 weeks before we get those in. So people have been wanting the maroon pieces. They're in. They're on the website. They came in, of course, from China. They were held at FedEx, which how they get shipped in. So it's 3 days of FedEx and 3 days to us at least. And then we sat on them for 4 days. And so we just wanted to ensure everybody that, these things are free of any contaminants, virus. We didn't want to hurry and get anyone sick or anything like that. So rest assured, we've taken the precautions on that. So anyway, all the burgundy maroon, they're in. So check those out. We've gotten some new 172nd box sets. We got an American, these are World War I. World War I doughboys. We got some World War I infantry, German infantry. We got some World War I British artillery from Emhar. And then this one is First to Fight. World War II. There's some German, there's some Polish. some more German support weapons, Polish command, Polish infantry support weapons. So, you know, you can always click on these things and get more pictures. We always try to show you these pictures here, and you click on it and get a better picture. It tells you how many pieces you get. So check those out. Yeah, one last one. So the British, like typical, there you go. Some of you guys like these neat custom poses. Got a commander in there. So anyway, we got some of those box sets came in, and we'll have some new ones coming in this coming week, if I can get up on the site in time. Okay, our freebie this week is going to be the TCNA Salinas tank. It's a Mexican tank, or tank made in Mexico in 1917. I didn't even know they had tanks. But this website here, which is tankencyclopedia.com. I'll put this link on the YouTube at the bottom of the comments. You can see some pretty cool pictures there. I mean, it's one ugly tank, but it's so ugly it's it's cool. There's another picture of it. You got a big old Gatling gun there, and a couple little side machine guns, and a couple side turret guns. Anyway, it's there. Gives you some specs. It's 7 meters long. Pretty decent long, length of a tank. It's tall, cumbersome. Of course, that's your typical World War I tank. So here's a 3D printed model. Oh, right there. So it's free. So any order through the 15th, the end of the 15th of April will end the free giveaway. So you just got to mention it in your comments. And you check out your order. Again, no emails, no texts, no phone calls saying, hey, throw the one in there. It's got to be in the comments of the order. Everyone did really well. For the people who asked for the last freebies, I only received one email that said, hey, can you put the tank in, or whatever, or atom bomb, or whatever it was they wanted. And I did not honor it. I'm sorry. Other than that, that's what we have. So on the freebie, I would like to see some comments on the YouTube channel on what you think a good rule would be. Sorry guys, I was choking up there, so I had to clear my throat. But yeah, put a rule for the tank, from the Mexican tank down in Mexico, late war, World War I. Of course, most of the tanks were. So kind of cool to have that there. It's ugly. It fits. I say it's ugly, but like I said, it's so ugly it's cool. So anyway, look at it, and that's what we have new, and of course free at HBG, free TCNA Salinas tank. And there you go.